momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Marshall. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Got him downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second.
And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Wolverines. Once he got some room, it was over.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. It's loud. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Big time throwing that last play. You know, you think about great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think back to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. They'd love what they'd be seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent. He's got accuracy. And because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to...
It's a running room. Smashes ahead. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Simpson. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Klein. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Going up top again. Catch in the middle. It's Simpson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to throw. It's Underwood. A shot for the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Caught close to the marker. It's Simpson. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And the Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Complete to the right. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one. Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the...
Touchdown, Irish! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Underwood. He spins that thing down the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Powers through the defender. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. They want to run it left here. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He took a hit as he could. Couldn't deliver the football. It's It's incomplete and fourth down's cut.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics around midfield, four down territory. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Underwood. Still looking, on the move. Got a man, it's Haynes. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Making side adjustments here. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Snagged in the middle, it's McCullough. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking downfield on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. If you get to stick around here recently, a lot of success, too.
Crosses the 45. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's complete. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Got his man on the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Zings it complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Manning. It's complete on the right side. Just through behind his pad. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. It's a seam wide open. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Longhorns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. On the option. He'll pitch it. Moore's touchdown, Longhorns! Excellent
inside that 10-yard line, and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. They march 79 yards on the drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Simpson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Finds his man, it's Simpson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Haynes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Scrambling away. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Wolverines! A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Shoots it to the left. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Got it in the middle at Simpson. Oh, it's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to get complete.
Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle. Turning it on! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play.
Oh, out of space. Touchdown, Texas! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. They got him for a safety, and there's a fine line between being aggressive and reckless, and he just ran right across it when he ran back into his own end zone. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Power football with the one. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes the catch, it's Moore. Still on his feet at the 45. with a first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle and he flat dropped it.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simpson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Working that left side now. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the